Today, a showdown is renewed. A face-off between the two best teams in the ACC. Two of the best freshmen in the country. And a rematch of last year's double overtime performance.
Holy cow. We go to second overtime. 94-80 Wake Forest.
Today, a new season. The same intensity. An ACC showdown between Wake Forest and Duke.
Vital that they should do away with that rule.
Off the curl. Shot is missed, but the foul is called, and J.J. Redick will come to the free throw line. Dick, you said something very interesting about J.J.'s shooting ability.
I'll tell you one thing, Brent. I really believe, as I was telling you, and I know this is a strong statement, I don't want people to listen clear, because I'm going to be very, very specific with it. I think he is the best shooter I have seen since Chris Mullin in 1985 at St. John's. Now, I'm not saying the best player. I'm saying pure shooter. Check this number out. I don't want to jinx the kid. Check that number in that line.
And he ends the streak with his first free throw of the day.
Oh, J.J. 54 in a row. But you know what? Give him a hand. He broke the ACC record held by Jeff Lamb. Brent, what did you and I bring the kids some bad luck? Oh. I jinxed him by saying he's the best shooter I've seen since Mullin.
And right away, he starts a new streak. Thank you very much for joining us, and we'll see you later at the conclusion of this game as Duke leads Wake now 17-9.
They just got J.J. Redick free off a screen. The biggest dilemma is getting him free for his shot. Once he squares his body, the other shooter that I've seen, I'd compare him to Steve Alford. But I really believe he's the best pure shooter that I have seen in my years since Chris Mullin.
In the neighborhood of this game. They're on the verge of being blown out, but they're battling back. Danilus and Williams give a little size and presence, and there's J.J. off the curl. Knocks down another three.
Brent, they're not doing a job defending that screen. That's two in a row. You can't let him get free for an open shot. You got to communicate, fight over the top. I mean, if he gets free, it's automatic. I think Kim Belton was telling me, I know you were here yesterday afternoon, they said he didn't miss a shot in practice.
He did.
Close here, so the defensive player cannot step out. He runs him right into that screen, squares his body. It's automatic, Brent. If he gets it's automatic. It's nothing but nylon. It's incredible, his shooting stroke. He not miss another one for a month. Look at that follow-through for you young people out there. Look at a great follow-through, the rotation, the backspin, the extension.
Another reminder of what's coming up on the TGI Fridays halftime report. Pittsburgh, are they staying unbeaten against Rutgers? And then a big one coming up on Big Monday against Connecticut. Georgia against Kentucky. Now the SEC, and a look ahead. So that he's come a long ways. Here's Redick now off the pass.
Too automatic, Brent. If he squares the body, as you look at Jason Williams, he's cheering, he's a cheerleader, one of the great point guards to play.
The muscle back, no.
They wanted a foul on the inside. The big guy's got to give it up.
Oh, does Ding handle the ball for a big guy? Redick on the other side. But folks, that is something. Watching 6'8" freshman Luol Ding put it on the floor.
Puts it on the floor, but a wide open J.J. Redick. Mr. Musburger, you never leave him open. And never, ever leave him open. Don't ever even think about leaving him open. You can't leave that kid open, Mr. Musburger.
Well, you're between a rock and a hard place. If a 6'8" guy comes down who can handle like that, Dick, you can hardly get off of him and chase somebody after the three ball.
No question.
And Durham, what a basketball future he has at 6'8", baby.
He really can handle it. They love his versatility. Now there's Ewing going to find his sidekick, his buddy. Look at him wide open, squares the body. What a clean.
A tournament. A turnaround from a Thursday night game to Saturday afternoon. And Redick knocks down the three ball again. Just like that, they're back to 11.
Can he flat out shoot it? I'm telling you, have you seen a better shooter? I haven't seen any since Mullin, man. Name me one better shooter than that in college over the last 25 years. I haven't seen him. I'm not saying player. I'm saying shooter. I want to make that very clear. I mean, are you kidding me? Look at the follow through. He knows it's going down. It feels good. First time I heard about him, Brent, he was a sophomore. Howard Garfinkel tells me, he said, Dick, we got a kid at my camp. I'm telling you, it's automatic when he lets it go.
That's just great wrist action, isn't it, Dick? When you were talking about the follow-through.
Remember Rick Mount years ago with
Purdue?
Purdue? Wow, that was a big-time shooter.
Here on Thursday night, Georgia Tech has already lost. Maryland's been beaten. North Carolina has dropped 2 games. And now this well-balanced Duke offense goes back to work again. And that is 19 points for J.J. Redick.
They're getting Redick open. You got to really shadow him. You got to find him. You can't let him square his body, Brent. What a great defensive play.
Dockery got it into Redick's hands.
Give it up. He says, no, I'm not giving it up. I'm taking it to the goal. He had Duhan for a layup.
This could be a season-high performance for him. He's at 21 right now.
You know, the high this year has been like 23. Listen to the crowd, baby. What a 6-man. There's a bench for you. The Duke crowd is a bench. They are. Look at Mr. Ball get his pocket stripped right there. Now look right now, Mr. Redick. Head up, defense comes to him. He doesn't get a chance to see Duhan, but he does convert. Look at the intensity. Look at the intensity. I love you, Sean. You made that happen.
Hey, Redick leading the way.
A picture-perfect stroke, Brent. Look at him spotting up, running to that trifecta line. Oh, does he love the 3, baby. It's a little 3-ball down here at Cameron Indoor Stadium.
Duke's biggest lead.
What are the odds that I have seen since Chris Mullin? He's not the greatest player, but he's the purest shooter.
Some of you don't remember Chris Mullin.